place this little island to sit there with his family, okay? And Lily can maybe sit on the wall.
I know, I tried. I should have got
I think she's actually like the security. Those little kids
One right here beside me.
When the door closes. Yeah, once I start, I don't let people in or out. But so I know a couple people who were here last year. So anybody who hasn't been here for Halloween? Well, I'll do it this way. People who have been here for Halloween. Or better yet, people who were here for Halloween in here last year. Okay, not as many. So this is another story. So not the same story as last time. This one is called The Old Witch. It is actually an old story, early 1800s, I believe it was. You probably don't know it. So you know it. So, she knows the story. But you haven't seen the story. It's way better to see it in action. Here's your chance. The Old Witch. Once upon a time, there were two girls who lived with their mother and father. Their father had no work, and the girls wanted to go away and seek their fortunes. Now, one girl wanted to go to service, and her mother said she might if she could find a place. So she started for the town. Well, she went all about the town, but no one wanted a girl like her. So she went on farther into the country, and she came to a place where there was an oven where there was lots of bread baking. The bread said, little girl, take us out, take us out. We've been baking 7 years, and no one has come to take us out." So the girl took out the bread, laid it on the ground, and went on her way. Soon after, she met a cow, and the cow said, little girl, milk me, milk me. 7 years have I been waiting, and no one has come to milk me." The girl milked the cow into the pails that stood by. As she was thirsty, she drank a little and left the rest in the pail by the cow. On she went a little farther, and she came to an apple tree so loaded with fruit that its branches were breaking down. The tree said, little girl, help me shake my fruit. My branches are breaking, it is so heavy." The girl said, "Of course I will, you poor tree." So she shook the fruit all off, propped up the branches, left the fruit on the ground under the tree, and she went on again until she came to a house. Now in this house, there lived a witch, and this witch took girls into her house as servants. When she heard that this girl had left her home to seek service, she said that she would try her and give her good wages. The witch told the girl what work she was to do. You must keep the house clean and tidy, sweep the floor and the fireplace. But there is one thing you must never do. You must never look up the chimney, or something bad will befall you. So the girl promised she would do as she was told. But one morning, as she was cleaning and the witch was out, she forgot what the witch said and looked up the chimney. When she did this, a great bag of money fell down in her lap. This happened again and again, so the girl started to go off home. When she'd gone some ways, she heard the witch coming after her, so she ran to the apple tree and cried, apple tree, hide me so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stones." So the apple tree hid her. Well, the witch came up. She said, tree of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had?" And the apple tree said, "No, mother, not for 7 years." When the witch had gone down another way, the girl went on again, and just as she got to the cow, heard the witch coming after her again, so she ran to the cow and cried, cow, hide me so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stones." So the cow hid her. When the old witch came up, she looked about and said to the cow of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had?" And the cow said, "No, mother, not for 7 years." When the witch had gone off another way, the little girl went on again. She was near the oven. She heard the witch coming, and she ran over to the oven and cried, oven, hide me so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones, bury me under the marble stones." The oven said, I've no room, ask the baker. The baker hid her behind the oven. When the witch came up, she looked here, and there, and everywhere. And she said to the baker, man of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy-willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had? So the baker said, look in the oven. The old witch went to look, and the oven said, get in and look in the furthest corner. The witch did so, and when she was inside, the oven shut her door, and the witch was kept there for a very long time. The girl then went off, reached home with her money bags, married a rich man, lived happily ever after. But that's not the end of the story. The other sister then thought she would go and do the same. She went the same way, but when she reached the oven, the bread said, little girl, take us out. 7 years have we been baking, and no one has come to take us out. The girl said, no, I don't want to burn my fingers. So she went on until she met the cow. The cow said, little girl, milk me do. 7 years have I been waiting, and no one has come to milk me. The girl said, no, I can't milk you, I'm in a hurry. And she went on faster. When she came to the apple tree asked her to help shake the fruit. No, I can't. Another day, perhaps I may. And she went on until she came to the witch's house. Well, it happened to her just the same as the other girl. She forgot what she was told, and one day when the witch was out, she looked up the chimney and down fell a bag of money. She thought she'd be off at once. When she reached the apple tree, she heard the witch coming after her. She cried, apple tree, hide me, so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stones. But the tree didn't answer, and she ran on further. Presently the witch came up and said, tree of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy-willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had? The tree said, why, yes, mother, I have. She's gone down that way. So the old witch went after her, caught her, took all the money away from her, beat her, and sent her off home just as she was. And that is the story of the old witch. That's all I do now. Put you guys up, send you on your way. Is it better with a picture? You are most welcome. It's great to have a bunch of people here.
Why are they keeping that rag up there? What is they?
That's why on regular Sundays we strip in the building.
Yeah.
That's actually a flour mixture with around ham. Once the ham is already been cured or preserved, and then they cut more of it.
Watch our step. You get tired here. Okay, let's let these people go out. Linda, you were with us? Okay. That was a neat story. Did you tell us? Oh, yeah. How are you?
Good. You guys having fun?